Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we're just talking about some of the favorite parts of my gaming collection. As you can see, first up, let's talk about the Game Boy Micro. So luckily with this, I paid £35 for this console. It didn't have the box and the condition isn't too bad. I've looked at eBay and price wise, they have really rocketed now. So I paid £35 for this 5 years ago, and even for a quite poor condition Game Boy Micro now, you're looking at about £80 on eBay. The Game Boy Micro was released November the 4th, 2005, and it sold 2.4 million. So it is a relatively rare console, so I do feel very lucky to have this in my collection. I've seen some mint condition ones in boxes, and I would love to get my hands on one, or even just a Game Boy Micro box. That would be absolutely awesome to add to the collection. We've obviously had the NES Mini and the SNES Mini. People are looking at possibly the N64 Mini and the GameCube and things like that. But maybe the reason why certain Game Boy games and Game Boy Color games, and we haven't had any online Game Boy games on the Switch, possibly they're thinking about re-releasing this. Why not just re-release this console, but include 30 or so built-in games? You could do this and sell one Game Boy Micro with 30 games. You could sell a Game Boy Micro with a different 30 games. I think it would be a massive seller. I would love to see that. Let me know in the comments below if you think this would be a big seller to re-release this with built-in games. Now, obviously, we know how popular the Nintendo DS was. It sold 150 million plus units. So to bring the Game Boy Micro out only a matter of months before the Nintendo DS was released, and then also you've got the ability on the DS to play the new DS series, and then also backwards compatible with Game Boy Advance games as well, plus obviously on a bigger screen on a more comfortable unit. So I think Nintendo were probably overselling themselves with this to say that it was a complementary device with the Game Boy Advance series, and then you've got the GameCube and the DS as well. I just think they sold themselves a little bit too thin, but it is a fantastic little console. And then now we have got probably the rarest thing in my collection, and I luckily still own one of the boxes to them, but that is my Fox Data controllers. So I have two out of the four Fox Data controllers that you can get on the N64. So let's have a little look how they look. Fox Data released four types of these controllers. There was Desert Storm, Chrome Leopard, Red Rain, and Purple Forest. My brother had the Desert Storm controller, and I had the Chrome Leopard. He's given it me to look after and have as part of my collection, so I feel very lucky for that. I'm not quite sure how these survived so many hours of GoldenEye and so many rounds of Icicle Pyramid on Diddy Kong Racing. Let me know if you used to play those games as well. It's estimated that around 500 to 1,000 of these controllers were made, and they were only available in the UK. So it's very hard to judge their actual value. The last time I saw one of these on eBay was, I think, 2018, and it was a Desert Storm that sold for €400. So it's very difficult to actually get a price of the value of these controllers. Obviously, potentially the Desert Storm one does go up because it still has the box with it, although that box is just a sticker because these were standard Nintendo 64 controllers that were then customized by Fox Data. The one slight bit of damage to both these controllers is the button which releases the memory card or which you use to put the rumble pack in, the paint has started to rub off there, and that's happened on both of the controllers. So I believe that's probably an issue with the controllers themselves. I don't think it's any damage that we've caused to them. I think that's probably just a really, really tough area for the paint to actually stay on because it's such a small button. Without actually paying huge sums of money, and I've looked everywhere for these controllers in shops, eBay, I think it's highly unlikely I'll ever come across the other two. It would be really cool to add them to the collection, but I've seen very, very few people. I think maybe 3 people I've seen on Reddit who actually have the full 4 controllers. But maybe I'll get lucky one day. Maybe I'll find the other two somewhere in a car boot sale or yard sale or something. That'd be really, really cool. So slightly different video today. It's not a review, it's just talking about some of the really cool things in my gaming collection. Let me know in the comments, do you own any of these items, or do you know anyone that does own these items, or what's the favorite thing that you have as part of your gaming collection? Thanks a lot for watching, everyone. Look forward to seeing you in the next video.